Yo. Okay, we do have sound and we do have visuals. Welcome back. Another day, another stream. Second day in the row for this week. Let's see if I can complete the whole week. But yeah, probably tomorrow I will skip streaming because I want to upload a video. If everything, if I can get everything done. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. And yeah, we can have a little look at trading today again. And today is a day where it's not going great. Like the last few streams, everything was always going really great. But today, I mean, it's not going bad. I'm not saying this, but I cannot show you profitable trades so far. And there was one guy already in the streams a couple of days or weeks ago asking why I only stream on good days. And actually I don't. Like, look at this. I'm down. 150 USD down in the challenge account here. And of course the other accounts are also all negative for the day. So as you can see, I do not only stream the good days, but of course it's more fun to stream the good days. Yeah, we will talk about all of the accounts in a second. And let me just get everything right here. Okay, great. So everything's set up. Hope you're all doing fine. Also, this week there will be the CPI news event. I think it's Consumer Price Index, which is really important lately. So this will be on Thursday. So we can expect some moves there. So maybe today and also tomorrow will be a little bit more like relaxed with the markets, and then on Thursday we can expect some heavy moves. And also I think on Friday there are some news. This could be important for GBP US dollar, of course, and then some more important news events some more news events on the day. So end of the week especially will be interesting for the trading and especially for the symbols that I trade. So yeah, maybe I can manage to be live again when the news events are. We will see how it fits into my schedule. And also, I wanted to show the FTMO metrics at the end of the last stream because one guy asked for it, and then my FTMO membership area was not loading, and then I kind of forgot to show it in the end. So maybe I should do it in this stream today. So I can show you the FTMO metrics again later on for all of the accounts that I usually shuffle here and show on the screen. So you can have a little overview of what's going on here, like how long I do trade these accounts, what the balance equity looks like, and yeah, how close I am to reaching a profit target or a stop loss. But let's have a look at this in a second. I'll just wait until maybe one or two more people join, if there are more people who want to join, because that's, I think, probably one of the most important or interesting parts in the stream. And yeah, so as always, feel free to put your questions or just your messages in the chat. I will be glad to read them, to respond to them. As always, you can ask anything. There are no wrong or questions that are not allowed. If I don't feel like answering your question, I will tell you. But generally, I'm glad with any question or any comment in the chat. Hello to everyone who just joined. Thanks for the feedback. I'm good. Hope you're good as well. Which ES are you using? I think you're meaning EA. It's probably a typo. This is the range breakout EA. You can also see it in the screen. It's also linked in the description of the stream. You can find a link to my MQL5 profile. You can find the range breakout EA there. Test it for free. Also, I made a lot of videos about this strategy on the channel. So if you're interested, just look it up. Just type René Balke range breakout EA or range breakout, and you will find like 10 videos or so where I show performances, historical performances from the test, where I show actual live performance, and also where I explain the whole strategy. No, I did not start the challenge today. I started the challenge some weeks ago, I think in December. But we will have a look at the FTMO metrics in some minutes, and then I can show you exactly when I started with challenge. Hello, did you pass any challenge before? I passed one challenge before, which was with my Forex funds. Also back then I documented everything in real time. So I'm not only showing the challenges when I pass, I always show the complete process, so in real time. So you always see how I started, how it was going, and if I passed or failed a challenge, and everything's like, you can see everything on the channel, it's all transparent. So just look it up if you're interested. The last question from Michael or Michael, I don't know if it's a German name, is really good. When developing an EA and the profit graph shows a consistently negative trend, steadily dropping, do you consider the possibility of reversing that strategy settings to turn into a profitable strategy? Actually, I do consider this, but you will be surprised. It never works. Like, it never really works, because there's one huge factor, and it's the biggest factor that is responsible for people not being profitable, and it's also one of the most underestimated factor, and it's the trading costs. And you cannot just turn around a losing strategy because of the trading costs. Most of the times, the trading costs are the one and often the only factor that makes a automated strategy negative or unprofitable in the long run. You can do your own testing. If you just write a simple trading strategy, especially like this is often the case when you have a really active strategy that does a lot of trades, and these strategies are highly affected by the negative impact of costs. So if you have a highly active strategy, you often see that it's going like really bad in the strategy tester, and then you feel the urge to reverse the strategy to make it profitable, but it never works. Like I don't know if it ever worked for me. I did it so often, I tried it multiple times, like really, really often, and I think it never really worked out. So yeah, that's on this idea. I mean, it's a great idea. I had this idea too, but unfortunately, it's not that easy. Yeah, commission and spread, and also slippage. Like, even if you turn around the strategy and it will become slightly positive, it can still blow up in a live account when there are more negative factors or more costs like slippage also. So yeah. Do you prefer developing EAs based on classic indicators or use fractal structure? I don't like to use price action or market structure like highs and lows, because these factors are usually really there are no really like hard rules for highs and lows often. So this is why it's hard to write programs on a basis of like highs and lows and stuff, what a lot of people do, or what a lot of people trade manually. So I actually like to use indicators, mainly indicators. Like for example, also the range breakout expert advisor is, in the end, it's kind of using an indicator if you think about the range as an indicator. So indicators are great. I tested the EA with gold already, and I didn't find profitable settings. But I will do it some more testing again in the future. Good evening from India. Thanks. Have a great evening. Yeah, and I also thought about this because like from next week on, I will also be in Asia. And I thought about if I can still keep the streaming schedule active. Because in Asia, I think right now it's like, isn't it late in the night already? I don't know what the difference is to Thailand. Thailand, GMT, what's the time zone? Wait, I can just, 7 hours. So yeah, so Thailand is 7 hours before all time, or compared to Germany, it should be 6 hours if I'm not wrong. So right now, yeah, it would be like really late in the evening for me. Yeah, but yeah, I will see if I can manage. Actually, I ordered a second monitor today, so I will have a second monitor on my travels. So I like technically I'm prepared for live streaming and also to record other video formats. So I will be prepared, but I will see like how it fits my time schedule. Yeah, it depends also on the activities that we are doing. I'm not alone when I go to Thailand, or I mean I will go. Yeah, but we will be a group of friends. So. This is why I will also, of course, share some time with them and not only plan my days around the streams. Yeah, the range breakout or the range would be a handmade indicator, but in the end, I mean, where's the difference? Like, it could be a default indicator or a custom indicator. It doesn't really matter. In the end, it's an indicator. At least that's how I think. Yeah, in India it's 8:40. I did not consider inserting a weekday filter in range breakout because I do not see a logical reason for this. And when I cannot explain something in a logical way, I do not really like to do it. And the partial close, I'm not a fan of partial closes actually, because partial closes in my mind never really make sense because there are only two options. The first option is that a partial close makes sense and it increases the profitability. But in this case, you should just close the whole position at this level. And the second case is that the partial close does not make sense. And in this case, you shouldn't use it at all. So this is my take on partial closes and also on like partial stop loss levels and scale outs. Yeah, I don't know. If you bought the program on MQL4, the account was deleted. I cannot really do a lot about this. You have to contact the MQL5 service desk about it, because actually on MQL5 I do not see who buys my product. I just do not have access to it. Everything is handled by MQL5 and they do all the... I don't see anything. So I cannot actually really do a lot if there are problems with MQL5 or the marketplace in general, because I just do not have any insights. That's why it's hard for me to really do something about it, but you can talk to the service desk and maybe they can help you to restore your already bought products. Hey to everyone who just joined. So yeah, guys, let's have a look at the trading for a second. Like you can see the trades on the screen. Like today is more or less, yeah, it's a so-so day, not a lot going on here. 150 euro down, which is in the end, or US dollar, which is in the end not a big tragedy. So it's more or less like it doesn't really matter the day. Like if I end the day like this with a loss of 100 or 200 euro or US dollar, it does not matter. These are the days. I mean, it's a little bit like mentally, it's of course cool if you make a profit of 100 US dollar compared to a loss of 100 US dollar. But if you have a look at it, like from a logical standpoint or view, it completely does not matter. Like these days do not have a huge impact. It's the days where you make like 1 or 2% or where you lose 1 or 2% are of course far more important. So these days are not that important. So let's have a look at FTMO real quick to have a look at the accounts and how it's going in general, because this was requested at the end of last stream. So let's have a look at the metrics. So this is the metrics for the account that we see or we saw on the screen in the last minutes, the 100K account. And you can see this account was started, or the first trades were end of November. So yeah, kind of end of November, start of December, I started trading this account. And the first trades were negative. It was down 2.5%. But then from the low, we made a profit of about 5% now. And now the EA is up, about a a little bit more than 3% actually, which is, wait, is this? Why isn't it like the actual number here? Like the balance is a little bit higher. I don't know what this is. Oh, here it also shows the correct profit. It's just the graph. So this account is about 3% in profit total now. And yeah, 25 trading days, far away from the losing rules here. So everything is completely fine. And yeah, also these statistics are maybe interesting, like the average profit is of course higher than the average loss, but the hit rate should be negative. Yes, you can see here, like it's not important that you have a higher hit rate. Some people say you need a hit rate that is over 50%, but it's completely BS. It does not matter a thing. It's just important that the hit rate and the combination of hit rate and like a profit or risk reward ratio is okay, because then you can still be profitable. And yeah, profit factor is really good right now. And then here you can see the outcome of the symbols, like USD Japanese yen is doing far better than GBP US dollar right now in this account. Then also let's have a look at the 10K accounts. Like this one is actually doing really, really great. And I'm trading kind of the same strategy in these accounts. Still, this one is doing far better, and this is because I started trading at another point in time. So you can see I started trading in this account 2 weeks earlier. So the first profits are the ones that are not in the huge account. And this is why this account is doing way better. It's yeah, about 5% in profit right now, which we can also see here. And yeah, halfway there to reach the 10% goal, but of course still some euro away from the profit goal. And here the profit factor is of course a bit better because of the winning trades that are not in the big account, and the win rate is of course also higher. I think also GBP US dollar is not generating such a big loss in this account because there were some profitable trades in the first weeks. And then yeah, of course, to complete this, let's also have a look at the 10K account with a fixed lot size, which is still the same strategy, the same two symbols. And here, this is in profit like 3.7% right now. Here are the statistics if you're interested. Profit factor also great. And here I think, yeah, here actually GBP US dollar is profitable. So you can see it's like all of these factors have an impact on the performance, like if you use a fixed lot size, a variable lot size, like when you start trading. And this is why also I always say you cannot like predict that you will be profitable in the next month or in the next 30 days, because trading doesn't work like this. You don't know when the profits will come and when they won't come. If you would know this, yeah, it's literally money printing, and this is why it's not that easy. Also, we can have a look at the another 100K account here, which is the one where I trade stocks. This one was in profit about 2%, I think, at the peak, or 1.7, and now there was a smaller drawdown, and now right now it's around plus minus 0. Yeah, 8 US dollar negative, but only 14 trading days. Also, this is the account that I traded for the least time, and here the average loss is a little bit higher than the average profit, and the win rate is a little bit over 50%. And here, yeah, actually, especially Tesla created some drawdown. Also, Apple is not doing great, but Amazon and Meta are doing good. And this is, yeah, this account that will start trading in 45 minutes, where I only go long in some stocks. And yesterday, there was actually a really good day. Every single stock created a profit yesterday. I also posted this already as a community post on YouTube. And yeah, this is when there are really huge, like, profitable days in the stock market. Then of course this account will do great because I only go long, and that's basically the whole idea. And yeah, these are the FTMO overviews. Hope you got a little insight on what's going on. So I'm trading these challenges now for like 1 to 1.5 months, and yeah, right now it's going really great actually. Not so much today, but the last days were actually really, really profitable, which is great. And I hope that at some point I can pass at least 1 or 2 of these challenges, which would be great. And of course, I will document the journey here in real time. So as always, 100% transparency, so you know what you're buying on my channel. I'm not trying to fool anyone. If I mess it up, you will see it. Not trying to hide something here because I don't have to. And yeah, let me catch up with the comments real quick because I didn't read them when I showed the FTMO stuff. You can get this EA. Check out the link in the description of the stream. You will find my MQL5 profile. You can get it there. This EA did not pass a challenge yet. No. Or I think, yes, the range breakout EA passed a challenge, but not the verification. And back then, this was because of the limited time. And I think, if I remember correctly, but since FTMO removed the time rule or the time limitation, I'm now really comfortable that, or confident that I will be able to pass a challenge at some point. It might take me a year, but I will at some point hopefully pass a challenge, and then you will see it on the channel. Now I'm watching the lesson on C setup class in your masterclass, and I'm thinking to introduce a partial close in range breakout strategy just to grow up with coding. Yeah, really, really great idea. You should always just implement stuff and then you can test it, and even if it's not good, you still learned a lot about coding. And yeah, when you're already at the part where you learn about the C setup class, you are kind of deep into the more advanced topics of the MetaTrader Masterclass. Also, feel free to give me a little feedback in the chat if you how you like the content so far, and if you are already able to adjust like programs, and if you're maybe already writing your own programs. Would love to hear it. I'm always happy to hear about my students, if I can say so, that learn with the Masterclass. Hello brother, what's your strategy? It's the range breakout EA. It will create a range. It's like just what the name says. It will create a range. You can see it on the screen. I get the high, I get the low, I trade the breakouts, that's it. And in 40 minutes, these trades will be closed. It's the most boring strategy you can think of, but yeah, I mean, I don't care as long as it's making money. And yeah, you can use it. Check out the link in the video description, and you will find a link where you can use this or test it for free, and if you like it, you can buy it. Also, I teach how to code it in my MetaTrader Masterclass, and that's what I recommend instead of buying just one single EA. Hello René, what do you think about programming in the future? As an example, question from members regarding MQL. Do you mean if I would offer individual coding support? I get questions like this every single day, actually. People are asking me if I can check their code, if I can fix their problems, but I can't because there are just too many requests. If I start doing this, I mean, where does this end? People will just ask and ask and ask, and I cannot like help everyone. This is why I focus on programming tutorials where I can teach many, many people, and I have a much bigger impact instead of just focusing on the code of 1 or 2 people. So yeah, I mean, it would be great, and maybe I can find a format in the future where I can help with these coding questions, but right now I don't have the time. Hello René, have you ever made an expert based on volumes on future data, such as with AMP broker? No, never, because I never really used a broker that has actual market volume data, and with CFD and Forex brokers, it of course doesn't really make sense to work with volume because you don't have access to real market volume. But yeah, it might be interesting because a lot of people use it, but so far I never really worked with it. Having an FTMO account for a long time is almost impossible. Even if your expert advisor is profitable, at one point you will slowly have a drawdown of 10% and will lose the account. Yes and no. I mean, you always have the risk to blow an account, but if you are trading with a moderate risk, automated trading can be really stable over a long time. I'm not saying it's guaranteed or you can predict the future, but I can only show you this account again, which I pretty much show in every stream. And this is one of my accounts. It's a live account, so real market conditions. And just have a look at for example, these like these years. If I would started a challenge here, or if I would have traded a challenge, I would have never really lost the challenge. I mean, here I would not have lost. Yeah, I think in the last 4 years or three years, I would have not lost the challenge. And of course, here in this, especially in 2019, I would have lost the challenge or a funded account. But yeah, I mean, still, like, it's totally cool for me if I just trade like 3 years in a funded account, and then, I mean, at some point, if I lose it, I'm not mad, right? But yeah, it can definitely be profitable over a long time, and you always have the risk of losing money or if losing your funded account. I mean, if it would be safe, then of course it's kind of self-explanatory that trading is never safe, because otherwise we wouldn't call it trading, but we would call it money printing. Yeah. Have you done anything with the scalper you made? Yeah, I used the scalper for a long time in a live account, and I documented everything on the channel. And then at some point, like 1 or 2 months ago, I decided to stop working on this project because the results in the live account were not as good as in the tester. And there was such a big gap that I think with the settings I used, in the long run, I didn't believe it would have been profitable. On the other hand, I had people messaging me that they use different settings for the scalper and they are profitable with it and they pass challenges with it. So maybe it just needs a little bit more testing, but so far I didn't invest the time to test with it more, because right now I'm focusing on other things. But if I do another round of optimizing or testing strategies, I might include the scalping project again. Can I check with you how you manage version control? I've been writing ES for 3 months now. I'm starting to feel like I'm forgetting some of the changes I made. I don't use any version control actually, which is not a good programming habit, but the programs that I write are usually so small and easy that I feel like I don't really need any version control. Sometimes I save versions in a specific folder on my PC, and I just name the folder version 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, and etc. But I don't use tools like Git is, I think, the tool to manage my versions. Hi René, is this EA have tutorial on this channel? Yeah, you will find a lot of information about this expert advisor or the strategy in general in my channel. I will explain like 100% how it works. Just look it up on the channel. When did you start the FTMO challenges? I just showed the FTMO metrics. Just go back in the stream. It was about 1.5 months ago. Hi René, what is a good VPS host to use? I don't know. I only worked with Strato so far, which is a German provider, and I'm kind of satisfied, but it's probably not the cheapest, probably not the best, but I mean, it's a German provider, so I feel confident with it because they speak German and stuff. But yeah, just search for some providers in your country, and the only thing that I would recommend or that I would look for is that it's a Windows VPS, because the MetaTrader works better with Windows compared to like Linux or Mac. So that's the thing that I would watch out for. But in the end, I mean, a VPS is a VPS, right? And I think most of these providers are keeping their servers active 99% of the time, so there shouldn't be a big difference. Just compare some prices. Hi René, I couldn't use your referral ID registration to IC Markets. They say introducing brokers are not available currently, and IC trading is not suitable for me. Low tier regulations, taxing issues. Yeah, that's a shame, but yeah, it's right. IC Markets, it's because of the regulations, especially in the European Union. I am not allowed to send you a link to a broker to open an account and then also reduce your trading commission, because the regulatories in the European Union, they say that this is not good for you. I don't make the rules, I don't make the laws, but this is how it is. And sorry to say this, but in this case, there's nothing I can do. Maybe, I don't know, if you can work with another broker where it's possible, but for me, unfortunately, I cannot do anything. Like IC trading should be the solution for people in the European Union, but if it's not working for you, then yeah. Doesn't really work. Do you think trading on higher time frames like M30, H1 gives higher accuracy and trend direction? I'm not working a lot with time frame, but I'm a big fan of longer lasting trades. So in general, I would say yes, it is a good idea to switch to higher time frames, because usually on higher time frames, or at least for me, the trading results were mainly better. And whenever I tried to write strategies that go in quickly and out quickly, for me it never worked out. But yeah, this is just like from my experience. The René's masterclass is very important if you want to grow. Okay, great. Thanks for the feedback on the masterclass. I'm glad that you like it and that you were able to pick up the knowledge. Yeah, I tried to cover like most of the topics concerning or regarding MQL5 programming. And yeah, I'm pretty confident that I pretty much covered all of the important topics. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate it. Yes, because I compared volumes of TradeStation, AMP, and afford the same volume on the same future tickers. Yeah, but AMP futures, do they only offer futures or also Forex and CFD? Because for me, because you can still like do your analysis in one MetaTrader and then send the signal to another MetaTrader to say to trade for, Forex and CFD. I'm from Vietnam. Thank you for the MQL5 tutorial. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that you liked them. Thanks for the feedback. It's really appreciated. So yeah. Yeah, AMP has real futures data on market. Yeah, but do you have to pay for the futures data feed? Because futures data are, from my experience, most of the time not free. Maybe you can write some words about this. So the futures data is not free, or why are you writing no? Or, but they have not all markets, but they're working with it. Is it free? Like the futures data? I'm still not really getting it. Also, guys, I worked a little bit more on the Trade Bro, and right now it's looking like this. So I added some colors. Also showed this on Instagram already, but I think not all of you guys are following me there. And now you can actually fix also some bugs. And I plan to release this on tomorrow, but I'm still waiting on an important reply from IC Markets. There are still one or two things that I have to check with them, but it's looking really cool, I think, and I really like it so far. So, oh no buy limit. So you can see like this position size calculator that I was working on. But yeah, there will be a video about this, and then you will also learn how to use the tool. Futures data is free. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. They do not have all markets. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, if they have some markets and if it is free, this is really great, I think. And thanks for all the love in the comments about the programming tutorials. Also today I just recorded another programming tutorial where I teach how to write a trailing stop or how to react on pretty much every indicator in the chart. Also like every indicator that you buy or that you find on MQL5. So This will be really cool. I will upload it in the next days. Not sure when, but will be out in about a week or so at the latest. Yeah, right now, today, I cannot really talk too much about the charts because there's nothing going on. It's not really actually interesting right now. Trades are going up a little bit, going down a little bit, but in the end, it's more or less like not really having a huge impact on the account right now. Oh, this account was a little bit in profit, I think. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, not too much I can really explain here. It's just, yeah, I will just wait the next 20 minutes and then these trades will be closed and then we will probably see some more trades here, but yeah. No trades in this account, and yeah, this account made some losses today. But yeah, not too much going on the markets. USD Japanese yen has a really strong candle right now. This is perfect for the trade, but also not having like the biggest impact right now. But yeah, it's moving into the right direction. So there are some more comments. What is a good lot size for 50K? I don't know. It depends. It depends on the stop loss distance, the strategy, the risk that you want to take. Just don't risk too much. But I cannot answer this question for you. It depends on your personal view on risk. Some people are fine to risk their whole account. Some people are not fine with it. Depends on yourself how much you want to risk. But I would just always suggest to not risk too much. Like, if you say 50K is not a lot of money for you and you can play around with it, you can of course risk a lot. But if you say 50K is a lot of money for you, you shouldn't risk too much. But it depends on your personal situation, of course. So it's hard to answer this. Hypothetically speaking, do you think it's possible to pass on swap? What do you mean with this? Can you elaborate? Like passing what? pass the challenge with overnight swaps? No, I don't think it's possible, because if you ever check the specifications, the swap rates are really bad with FTMO. Like, look at this. Both like long and short swaps are negative for US dollar. And I think I checked it for some symbols, and it's mostly really, really bad. Yeah, so you cannot pass with a negative swap, right? And I'm not sure if I even saw a positive swap rate once with FTMO. So this is why I think there's no way you can do it. Like, and it's really unfair. For example, like IC Markets also doesn't really have a good swap rate most of the time, but still they will have some positive swaps. I don't know if you can even see this, but they will show some positive swaps for their symbols, and with FTMO it's just not the case. So of course you cannot pass with the swaps. And yeah, FTMO just has really unfair swaps. It's what you can say. So this is why I do not think you can pass collecting swaps overnight. Is it the same to program the EA on MQL5 or Python? I have no idea. But no, it's not. I watched a video once about Python programming for MetaTrader 5, and it doesn't look as sexy as MQL5 programming, in my opinion. That's why I didn't really work with Python until this point. And yeah, I mean, you have to think about it. Like, MQL5 was designed specifically to write programs for the MetaTrader 5. So of course you will have more functions to easily have access to a lot of different functionalities when it comes to the MetaTrader. And Python is just an API, and it's not that, it doesn't cover so many cool functions like MQL5. Oh, the profit from the swap is most of the time actually in points. So it depends on the lot size that you trade. If you trade a really big lot size, you will get a lot of swap profits. If you have a positive swap, of course. You have a MFF account that was in a trade when they shut down and it passed 5%. Is my Forex funds up again? No, it isn't, right? No, they're still down. Yeah, sorry to hear this, but I think they will not come back. I'm currently testing your Super Scalper EA on the 30 minutes. You mean the one from the program tutorial? But yeah, just make sure to understand that the tests are usually way better than the actual live performance with scalping programs. Similar to you. Yeah, the same. If you buy the MetaTrader 5 course and you have a question about it, can you ask inside the website? No, I cannot offer individual coding support. Also, not for the students. But actually, it's not really that necessary. I barely get any requests because you will see it, like in the course, I touch pretty much every topic that is relevant for MQL5 programming. So whenever you have a question, you can just rewatch the lesson and you will learn how something is done. And yeah, at some point, it's just, you will just have to practice a bit, but the course really covers every topic that is important in MetaTrader 5 programming. Do you have a hint into finding a GMT time, since the time GMT is useless? I mean, you can just Google what time your broker uses, right? Or do you mean how to calculate it programmatically? No, I don't know a fix for this. But yeah, time GMT is useless. I think I tried to use it once and also came to the conclusion that it's useless. Maybe you could... I mean, why do you want to calculate it? I mean, the GMT time is always the same for a broker, isn't it? Or do you mean for programs that you want to sell? In this case, just create an input variable for it. Would be the easiest fix, I think. CTrader platform is better in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I never worked with CTrader, but I think you cannot really use EAs for it, right? So that's already a red flag for me. Market scalping project EA. Yeah, if you test it, as I said, make sure to understand that the performance is usually not as good in the live account as in the test, especially when you use short distances for stop loss, TP, and trailing stop. Just be a bit careful out there. And it's probably better to test larger distances for TP and stop loss because this will increase your chances that the live results are similar. Woo, guys, the markets are crushing it in the last minutes. This is going absolutely into the right direction for the last half an hour when I was talking. The accounts are now in profit today, which is really cool. I mean, still, this is not really having like the craziest impact on the account, but I mean, it's still like also mentally, as I said, it's better to see like a small profit than a small loss. Oh, CTrader has everything that MetaTrader 5 has and better. So if you can also write programs for it, yeah, then it's kind of cool, but I still do not really see, like, what are the actual benefits of CTrader? Like, can you maybe name one or two of them? Do you actively use it yourself? I don't use the scalping project EA at the moment, as I explained before. And this is because I use it on a live account many months and I documented everything. If you're interested, watch the videos on the channel. And then at some point I decided that the tests are too far away from the actual live performance. So I stopped trading it for the moment. Maybe I will do some more tests with it in the future with larger distances for TP and SL, but right now I don't really have the time. The strategy behind the scalping project is just watch the video on the channel. Actually, I explained everything in detail, but in short, it detects highs and lows and trades the breakouts over the highs and under the lows. But you will find detailed explanations on the channel. Just watch it. The videos will explain it way better than I can do it now in the stream. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, guys, USD Japanese yen is doing really, really fine in the last couple of minutes. So could still be a profitable trading day. And this would be a streak, I think, because the last days, if I remember correctly, were all kind of great. Oh, wait, no. Since I'm seeing this here with 2 losing trades, this was probably not profitable. Oh, wait, or was this the news day? In this case, it was still profitable, I think. Oh yeah, actually it was still profitable by a small amount. Yeah, the last days were actually all profitable, I think. This was great with a really big win. Yeah, that's a really good winning streak in the last couple of days. So if it can continue like this, I see chances that we pass this challenge, guys. And I would be super happy to document a winning challenge live on YouTube. I think I would be the first one to ever do it. I saw some people who pretended to show a live challenge in video formats, but then if you look it up, they don't really show it live. They just wait for until they pass the challenge and then they upload the videos, which is, in my opinion, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's not, yeah, it's a little bit fishy. Ten more minutes, and in 10 minutes the trades will be closed at the current market price, and then trading will be over for the day. And yeah, if you ask me, we can just like end the trading day now. I'm really happy with it. This would be great. This would be a really cool outcome after the trades were in negative most of the time. Let's have a look a bit at the stock market. Yeah, we will also see some trades here, I think. Yeah, we won't see any trades here. I don't think so. Yeah. CTrader has built in tick charts and better EA analyzing tools. I mean, the MetaTrader also has tick charts. If you go here and you go to tick chart, you can see the tick chart. And you can also like make this one bigger and stuff. So it's not like the MetaTrader doesn't have tick charts. So I don't really see this as the as the great benefit of the CTrader over the MetaTrader, if this is your only argument here. But yeah, I mean, if you work with the CTrader and you like it, it's totally fine. But to convince me to switch to CTrader, you have to come with a little bit more than just tick charts, because this is what the MetaTrader also offers. And actually, I don't really use tick charts, so for me, it's not really an argument. Or it's not really a good point. So it's normal for in the tester that the bid price to be greater than the ask price for gold. No, it's not normal and it's not true. It can never be true that the bid price is above the ask price, because it doesn't make sense. Because you always buy at the ask price and sell at the bid price. If the ask price would ever be below the bid price, it's just impossible. Like, it's not possible. No, you saw this wrong. Yeah, great gain today and yesterday. Yeah, I hope that the markets can stay at these levels until the trading day is over, because actually the recovery in the last 30 minutes was so great. You can use indicators and EAs on tick chart. Okay, yeah, this kinda could make sense. Yeah, I think this is actually not possible in MetaTrader 5, right? But on the other hand, I think I wouldn't really want to trade tick charts. And I mean, of course, you could also do this in MetaTrader 5 if you just create an offline chart where you create a tick chart. So it's still possible to do this in MetaTrader 5, of course, but it would need some workaround, I guess. Yeah, if you get your data from Dictator Street and then the ask price is below the bid price, then you should maybe question yourself if you should use this data for backtests. Probably not. So yeah, CTrader might have some positive points, but I'm like, for me, just speaking for myself, I'm super happy with the MetaTrader 5, so I think I will just stick with it. Because I can do whatever I imagine I want to do, I can do it with the MetaTrader 5. So I don't really have a reason to switch to another platform that I don't know and that I don't really, or that I would have to work myself into first. So, but yeah, just go with the CTrader if you like it. So guys, we have 5 minutes left until the day is over. Let's see. At this point, guys, let me make a little advertising break. Oh, first of all, for the meantime here, automated trading is great. Never forget. Wait, where can I put it? Here maybe. So I will just leave it there. Let it sink in. And then also have a look at this. If you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram. I try to be more active there so you don't miss out anything. Some insights on what I do on a daily basis that I do not show on YouTube, like just the coding stuff. And yeah, I mean, if you're interested here, look me up. It's René_Balke. Everyone else is a fake. I'm this guy here, like the one that you can see. And yeah. Also, automated trading is great. Okay, advertising break is over. What set file do you use for the EA you're using now? Oh, I have videos for this on the channel. Watch them. And they are like 3 to 4 weeks ago. Just type in range breakout René Balke in the YouTube search bar and you will find them. Yeah, and actually it's really easily explained. Like right now in GBP US dollar in this account I use 4 a.m. to 12 and in USD Japanese yen I use midnight to 7:30. So, yeah. How can I reach you? I need to automate a broker that deals with synthetic indices. You need to automate a broker, okay? Yeah, you can't really reach me for code and requests. I don't have time for this, sorry. But if you want to learn how to code, check out my channel. And also my masterclass course where you can learn everything if you want to code for the MT5. Okay, guys, let's attack these markets one last time. This would be cool if there would be another push here in the next 3 minutes. Come on, markets. We can do this. And then, yeah, trading day will be over. Yeah. 1.5 minutes. Is the range EA how to code inside the MQL5 masterclass? Yes. You will learn how to write the range breakout EA in the masterclass. Also a lot of different other EAs. But it's not really about learning how to code one EA. The MetaTrader Masterclass is a good course because you learn and you will understand how programming for the MetaTrader 5 works. It's never about the one single EA, because the one single EA probably won't make you happy in the long run. But if you know how to code, you have all the possibilities you need. You can test everything, you can trade everything, and you're completely independent. You don't have to rely on some cheesy internet person like me to help you with your code if you can do it on your own. So this is why I recommend make yourself independent, put in a little bit of work, and yeah, like work on your goals and learn coding if this is important for you. So 30 seconds left. René, if the strategy has a serious edge, do you think it can be reverse engineered by FTMO signals? I don't know, probably. But I mean, no, FTMO doesn't really see your strategy. Like, the strategy is only running on your own PC. If you don't send them your file, I don't think, how should they reverse engineer it? I mean, they could suggest how to use the strategy by looking at the trades, but it's not really that easy to reverse engineer a strategy by just looking at trades. And guys, that's it. Trading day over for these accounts. Actually, I'm super, super happy because most of the time it was not looking that good. Like, look at this here. Like, GBP US dollar was kind of negative for a long time, and then especially USD Japanese yen was like the whole day completely negative and just moved in slightly into profit in the last few minutes. So really, really, really happy with the trades today. So let's make a little summary. Guys, let's count profits here. So we made in this account a profit of 2.5%. Ta-da! Which is great. In this account here, we made a profit of around 0.33%. Also great. And in this account, we made a profit of 0.22%. Also great. Great trades. Great trades. So now let's have a look at stock trading. And yeah, trades or orders are placed. Yeah, they might be executed in the next minutes. Maybe would be great to see some profits, but actually the stock market, especially the US index, is way down compared to when it started today in the morning. But yeah, we will see. I mean, it can still recover, and then we can still see some profits in the stock trading account here with these CFDs. So this is what we will have a look on from now. But of course, I won't stick around for much longer. You know, guys, I have some other things to do. And let me have a look at your comments here. Have you thought about not trading GBP US dollar and only do USD Japanese yen? As you showed, GBP US dollar was not very profitable. Yeah, I mean, what I showed was for the last 1 month. And this is not what I would say is statistically relevant. What I would have to do next, and actually I could do this in the next days, would be good to compare the result of the challenges to the backtesting result. And if there is no gap in the performance, I see no point in stopping to trade GBP US dollar. Hey, great to see that things are moving in a positive way. Yeah, especially in the last 30 minutes. Good luck with the challenge. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have you been trading currency today? Yes, that's pretty much. Do I understand it correct? I mean, that's pretty much what I talked about the whole day. But if you joined late, yes, I was trading these currency pairs. And there's no stopping with GBP US dollar right now. It's still falling down like a stone, but also does USD Japanese yen. But yeah. Sometimes when you just get out of a trade and you see the market continue to go into the direction, you feel like, oh damn, I went out of the trade too early. But then on the other hand, for example, yesterday, if we have a look at this here, of course, the market was going a little bit further into the direction of the trade, but then it kind of reversed all the way. And right now we are even going into the other direction. So what you have to do is get out of this thinking, like this short-term thinking, where you only watch the current price and you become emotional when you see the price like do something you don't want it to do. Because on the long run is what is really important. Like, you have to look at it, you have to look back at your strategy, at your trading after a month or after a year, and then you can decide if it was good or bad. And here we also we see the first trade in Amazon, which is a long trade, of course, because I only go long here in this account. And yeah, this is the first trade. There might be more trades. Meta is strong for the last few days, actually, and there were a lot of trades. And yeah, also like all of these, like Tesla is not so strong in the last days, but the most other stocks could start a positive trend here. And yeah, we will see. Is Amazon on my personal account? What I show here on the stream are all challenge accounts. But yeah, I also hold Amazon stocks actually in a private account with real money. But what we see on screen is just a trading account with FTMO. Tomorrow there's CPI, don't trade. Yes, I'm looking forward to trading this. Because this is always an interesting day if there are some big news. Will move the market a bit. But actually tomorrow is only in Australian dollar, like CPI for Australia, I think. So it will move the market a bit, but not too much, I think. More important is on Thursday, when it is for US dollar. But I will still trade. I trade every day. So I don't turn off the EA on big news events. I found that while optimizing strategies, there's a risk of overfitting. Yeah, true. But when splitting optimization data and testing date, and this optimization date works on testing date. Do you mean some kind of forward testing? Yeah, we had this discussion often in the stream already. I don't really believe in the power of forward testing, but if you're happy with it, it's good. So just go for it. Just test XO, like gold for sell. Yeah, I'm not really developing strategies right now. I have other projects, but in the future I might do some more stuff. How much for a stock on private to start with Amazon? I don't know. Depends on, like, you just need money to buy. Like, you can look at the share price here. It's like $150 US. If you have $150 US, you could buy a stock of Amazon. So yeah. How is your scalping project working? It's not working at all because I stopped using it in live account. So, but lately it was not going good. That's why I stopped trading it. Tomorrow there is Bitcoin ETF news. Oh, okay. This will also be interesting and will move the markets, of course. But yeah, I still trade. I trade every day. Have you tried automating derive? I don't even know what this is. I could Google it. Derive. Oh, is it a broker? Or what is it? Trading. Yeah, but no, I never tried it. Don't know what it is. No, we didn't talk about forward testing today, and I don't want to get into this discussion again. Not every day. I'm getting nightmares from this. You always remind me of how stupid and ignorant I am if you all tell me that automated or that forward testing is a great thing, and I just don't understand it. What's the difference between CFD, US 100, and futures? The difference is that futures is a regulated product that you trade on a regulated exchange. A futures exchange, and a CFD is pretty much just a playing around where you just trade against the broker, or you are in a contract with the broker. And this is why CFDs are unregulated products, pretty much, where the broker makes the product, and a futures is regulated. This is why a futures contract always has the same size, for example, and the CFD doesn't. Some brokers let you trade CFDs with 0.1 lots. Some brokers let you trade with 0.01 lots. Some brokers let you trade with a 1 lot and more only. And For futures, you won't see this because futures is a regulated product. But yeah, learn more on it on Google. Nah, talking about forward optimization is never funny for me. It's always a struggle for me to accept my own stupidity. So yeah, guys, I don't know. Do we want to see some stock trading or should we end the stream? I mean, stock trading is not interesting, I think, because it's just, yeah, I don't know. There's not too much happening. But yeah, the account is in profit as by now, if we have a look at the equity. Just barely. Okay, no, it's negative. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Oh, what the shit? Actually, now I'm feeling sad because GBP US dollar is really falling down like a stone and I got out of it before this happened. But yeah, I might recover in the next minutes, but could have been a better profit if the EA wouldn't make the decision to close the trades at 6 p.m. But on the other hand, I'm the person who told the EA to do so, so it's pretty much, yeah, I pretty much should blame myself. But yeah, on some days it looks like this, on others it doesn't. So I cannot be mad. I'm really happy with the trading day. At least got out of it with a profit, right? And that's all I can wish for. But yeah, maybe we can see some profits in stock trading here. But I don't think I will stick around for much longer. Also, many people are leaving the stream already. Guys, I will be live some more days in this week, I think. I will announce it on Instagram, so follow me there if you're not following. Should we make another advertising break? Come on, guys, we can do this. First of all, remember, automated trading rocks. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram. So guys, this is the last advertising break that I will make, and then I will leave you alone with your trading life, and I won't bother you anymore. So make sure to always remember automated trading rocks. And if you're interested to see more about my life, follow me on Instagram. Also, I announce like streams and stuff, so you don't really miss out anything if you follow me there. And yeah, in the end, guys, can thank you for being here, spending some minutes with me, watching the trades. I hope you liked the trades today, and I hope that you will also join for the next stream. Also, make sure to watch the next video. It will probably be about the release of the Trade Bro, so you will know how to use it, where to get it, and yeah, what's like the thing with the Trade Bro. And yeah, thanks for sharing the last hour with me. Have a great day. Good night, good morning, wherever you live, and enjoy. See you next time. Great. I don't need a designer. Bro, what the? I think the Trade Bro is a piece of art. Okay, bye.